Hi guys, it is Unit 8, Week 2, and we are learning about how Earth changes. So I want to go over a few vocab words that are going to help you a lot this week while you're learning about volcanoes and how to measure changes in the Earth. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we're going to get started looking at some of those words. Okay, here we go. Our first word is chamber. I'm not going to give you the definition yet. I want you to listen and see if you can figure it out yourself. So these are two examples of chamber. This is a magma chamber. This is a magma chamber. What do you think the definition could be? Chamber. A chamber is a large underground area. It's usually enclosed, so you can't get in or out of it very easily. And in this case, it's holding magma. Our next word is crater. Crater. Two examples of it are, this land has a crater. This volcano has a crater. By looking at these pictures and listening to those sentences, what do you think the definition could be? It looks to me like there's a large hole, a large pit. So a definition of crater would be a large hole or pit in a surface. Good. If you've already read volcanoes this week, you'll see how these can help you. The next word is eruption. 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 The eruption has smoke. The eruption has lava. What is happening in these two pictures? How can you define eruption? It looks like something is coming out, right? An eruption is a sudden outbreak of something. It's usually not something good. So in this case, it looks like smoke, lava. These are volcanoes, right, that are having eruptions. A person can also have an eruption. Maybe they have an eruption of anger and they start yelling. The next word is magma. The magma is hot. The magma is molten rock. So if you're looking here, it looks like it's a hot fluid, right? It's hot and it's liquid. You can tell it's hot because it's red. It's within the Earth's crust or below the Earth's crust, as you can see in these pictures. It usually forms lava or other igneous rocks when it's cooled. So that's really interesting. The last word is molten. This is a molten rock. This is molten metal. So molten is an adjective and it's an object that can be reduced to liquid by heat, right? So if you look here, this rock was a rock and then it got heated and it created molten. This metal was just metal and then it got heated and created molten metal. I want you to try to use these words this week in your everyday life. So these are a little bit more challenging because you'd have to be talking about different things than what you usually talk about. So maybe talk about volcanoes by telling your family what you learned. Tell your friends about a crater you saw in a picture. Just try to use these words as much as you can so that you get really familiar with them. You can, if you would like, tell me examples that you think of for each word. That way you can make connections with them. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'm excited to keep reading this week. Bye.